Men will do stupid things for a pretty face. But they're not the only ones. So will women. There are pretty men out there as well. I've learned quite a bit from some pretty men. Josh Martindale and Sean and Drake Chambers. These are pretty men. Drake Chambers has those long, girly eyelashes that a lot of women seem to like so much. Josh Martindale, he's got a chiseled build. Sean Jefferson, he's got a cute little baby face. Now you can tell a lot by observing. I've noticed that women will walk up to these men and tell them how attractive they are, just out of nowhere. Women don't do that to me. I've also noticed a lot of women do a lot of very stupid things for these men. Things that were unintelligent of them. But their emotions are so strong. They must be in love with this man because he's beautiful. Well, it's a major issue with our society. Looks are important. They are. How physically attractive somebody is. Well, if somebody is drop dead gorgeous, you might commit murder for that person. I wouldn't. I don't understand people. I don't. I understand your motivations. I just don't understand your lack of impulse control. Like Officer Lolotide. He's assaulted 6 more individuals since he assaulted me. Lack of impulse control. People threatening my life without taking a look at both sides. Lack of impulse control. For me, I have to control my impulses, no matter what. When I was being assaulted in the Longmont Hospital, I wedged my foot into the bed frame so that I wouldn't kick anyone while they were assaulting me, while they were forcing drugs into me. I didn't need drugs. I needed the police to listen, to take my goddamn report. I threatened the President of the United States to try to force them to take that report. Lack of impulse control. That officer who was supposed to call me over the case with Natalie could not control his impulses. His want to harm me over a pretty face. Was that pretty face Natalie's? No, it was her sister's. What Natalie did to me was wrong. But Natalie was punished for it. She truly was. I didn't punish her for it. I tried. I tried to get her to stop it by exposing her for using heroin. When that didn't work, I exposed her predators, her dad and Tim. I knew these men had been predatory towards her. The fact that Tim got a hold of me to threaten my life, well, that let me know that he was back in her life. So I exposed him. Was that to hurt Natalie? Yes, it was. It absolutely was. I was going through a lot of pain. Couldn't see my loved ones. Because she was unwilling to come forward and tell the truth. Same thing with her sister. All of the predators got away. All of them. And you watched. You watched me get tortured and did nothing. Meanwhile, these rights are your rights as well. But I'm not pretty. So I'm not entitled to the rights of the Constitution. I don't have any money. So I'm not entitled to the rights of the Constitution. No special rights group is in my corner. No special rights group is speaking out against the things that happen to me. I don't fit the right criteria. I'm not a woman, so obviously I can't be the victim of sexual crimes. I'm not black, so obviously I can't be the victim of a race crime. Yet in my youth, I was victim of both. The things that happen to Natalie, they don't just happen to women, they happen to men too. But who do you listen to? Whose side do you take? Chances are pretty good, from my observation, that you're going to take the side of pretty. And that's ugly. I've seen physically attractive people get away with things that, well, things that I have been punished because people believe that I would even think those things. I think about suicide a lot. I think to myself, you know, January of last year, I tried to kill myself so that these people would stop all the crazy and leave my loved ones alone. I chickened out because I was afraid for Miss Shelley and Miss Danica. The people in specific who I tried to kill myself over. That was Miss Shelley and Miss Candace and Candace's children. And I remembered what Miss Shelley said. I have to stay alive because I might have to testify in court. I should have died. I'm not pretty enough or rich enough or female enough to be treated like a human being. Y'all are too easily manipulated by a pretty face and a straight smile and pearly white teeth. Too easily manipulated by a pretty face.